guys, I decided to make today's Silver History Sunday on this piece right here. This is the 2017 Chiwoo Cheonwang silver medal from South Korea, and I wasn't able to pick up a 2016 before the price skyrocketed, but I don't know, I feel like I might have to get one just to keep these guys company, and yeah, we'll see if that happens. But this silver medal is struck from 3/9 fine silver and weighs in at 1 troy ounce. It was minted at the Komsko Mint in South Korea, and there were only 50,000 of these things made. KOMSCO stands for Korea Minting and Security Printing Corporation. As you can tell by their name, they're responsible for the minting of currency in South Korea, as well as stamps, passports, and many other government documents. It's hard to tell which side of this bad boy is more beautiful, so we'll start with the figure that the piece is named after. Here we can see the Korean god of war, otherwise known as Chiwoo Cheonwang. The god of war uses magic and weather manipulation to defeat his enemies. He's depicted here with a long glaive, a scary shield, and I love how this cape comes all the way to the edge of the medal. Just take a look at that detail. I like this textured background here. Now I don't know if that background was textured before the coin or the medal was struck or after, but it looks like it was done after. So it's not like the blank or the planchette was textured, but the texture was likely in the die, which is cool, but it's hard to tell, obviously. Alright, let's look at the other side. We can see these inscriptions here. We have 2017, fine silver 999. Republic of Korea, this is South Korea. And 1 clay. So I got into this a little bit on my unboxing, but I wanted to talk about it here on the history video. This is the reason that this is not a coin. So the term clay is not a real currency, so this metal contains no real tradable value. The currency of South Korea is called the won. Had this said 1 won, then absolutely this could be considered a coin. However, 1 clay is not actually a monetary term. In fact, it was created by the Komsko Mint and was used to quote-unquote value the amount of land that 1 silver ounce could buy. It is also argued that the 1 clay is just a made-up unit to match similar units that were used to count metals in the past, but regardless of the actual meaning of the word clay, the unit is not meant to describe anything in the monetary sense, and therefore this cannot be called a coin. I'll still slip up and I'll still call it a coin. In fact, I think I've already called it a coin a couple times in this video, but that's just because to me anything that's round and shiny is a coin. But I guess technically this is a medal. Also, not to be confused with a medallion, there are differences between the two, but we're not going to get into that today. Let's have a closer look at this giant picture that's taking up the back of the medal here. And that is the shield that he was wearing on the front. You see there. The shield is meant to represent the dokepi, as found on some tiles that were found from the ancient times. And these were mythological creatures, kind of like goblins or fairies in Korean folklore, and they would play tricks on humans using magic. The dokepi were spirits of inanimate objects, like plants, or even brooms or shoes, that would manifest themselves into monster-like appearance and then would behave mischievously and prank people. Very similar to fairies or leprechauns or goblins or whatever. There are opposing beliefs on how the dokepi affected a community in ancient Korean culture. Some believe they would bring good fortune and good harvests, while others chased them away and blamed them for their mishappenings, such as fires or disease. I think it's the latter interpretation, that Chiwoo, the god of war, is depicted with this monstrous shield, and it's to bring fear into the enemy. But yeah, it's pretty sweet. And then I totally didn't even talk about this security feature here. You can see it there from a flat look. It kind of just looks like a shiny silver circle, but if I hold it this way, let's get it there. If I hold it there, you can see it says AG for silver. And if I hold it there, you could see it says 999. And it's pretty cool. It makes it hard to counterfeit these things, especially with low mintages and popularity. These would be a pretty easy target to counterfeit because since it's not a coin, it doesn't follow the same rules as counterfeiting currency, since it doesn't have an actual face value. So yeah, this would be a good target to counterfeit, but with these anti-counterfeiting measures, I feel like that would be pretty hard. That's all we really have for Chiwoo himself, but I have some fun facts now. So the word Chiwoo is actually from the Chinese mythological figure Chiyu, who was famous for losing the battle to the Yellow Emperor in mythology. I guess Chiwoo would use weather manipulation to bring in the fog and try to blind his enemies while his army went around and killed the opposition, in this case the Yellow Emperor. This is his most famous battle. But the Yellow Emperor had a daughter who was the goddess of drought, and she used this power to nullify the fog so that Chiyu ended up losing the battle. Even with his loss though, it was recorded that the first non-mythical emperor of China worshipped Chiyu as the god of war. And so what does this have to do with Korea? Well, Chiwoo and Chiyu are actually the same mythological figure. Since he ruled so many tribes in the stories across Eastern Asia, the Korean people felt that they had some right to claim him as an ancestor, and thus we have the Korean Chiwoo Cheonwang. And so another fun fact here is Chiwoo Cheonwang is not his name. Chiwoo is his name, and Cheonwang means king of the heavens. So really what we have here is Chiwoo, who's the Korean god of war, Cheonwang, the king of the heavens. So that's pretty cool. It's not like a first name, last name, or anything like that. And then I have one more fun fact, and it's a lot of you guys might know this already, but there's a famous Korean football team or soccer team called the Red Devils, and they use Chiwoo as their mascot, which is pretty cool. Their events, everybody's dressed in red, and their symbol is pretty much that dokepi, and yeah, Chiwoo is their mascot. So that's pretty sweet. Let me know what you guys think. Would you recommend getting a 2016 one of these this day and age with the prices so high? Or do you think it'll end up dropping eventually? I don't know, am I late to the party or not? Let me know. Hopefully you guys liked Silver History Sunday this week, and I will talk to you tomorrow. If you are new here, you should check out my giveaway video and potentially win some free silver. Yeah, okay, thanks, bye.